Nick wrote an article summing up the situation with City Connection and the Cotton Guardian Force. Yeah. Go ahead. You probably know more about this than I do. I'm wondering how they actually did it, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, so basically, if you guys are caught up to date, City Connection released the Cotton Guardian Force Saturn tribute game for the Nintendo Switch and PS4. And what happened with the digital and physical release is that there is an issue with the emulator, because they basically didn't port it. They basically put it on an emulator. People are speculating it's most likely SSF. And due to its input lag nature, people noticed that there's a big input lag. I think it was like 3 or 4 frames or something crazily heavy. Oh, 8? Oh, wow, yeah. It was like a crazily heavy amount of frame input lag, and it definitely is, even to me, who's very intolerant with that, it's very noticeable, very, very noticeable.
Yeah.
But, he went through saying, there was input lag, and they actually finally addressed it a while ago, and they announced that they're actually working on a patch for it to lower the lag. So I don't know if they're gonna either just report it, they're gonna find a way to lower the lag with it, or I don't know. There's no speculation. They said there's gonna be patched sometime in January or February of next year, or this year if you're in a different time zone, that will be able to patch add the input lag removal from the game, or lower it drastically. I don't know if they'll be able to fully remove it, but it's still they're working on getting rid of a lot of it, which would be good for the game. But it kind of sucks if you have a physical copy and you're in the year 2050 when all the digital servers are down and you can't download updates for it.
Yeah, I was thinking are they actually going to modify the SSF, or are they just going to I don't know if it was Knight or somebody else speculating that they'll just use the input from the previous frame to predict in order to lower lag, but that would be kind of like a cheat. I don't know. I hope they don't do that.
We'll see what they can do. I'm excited.
Yeah, and we'll let people know. We will follow up. I guess Nick says he reached out to them. I don't know if you mentioned that, but yeah,
he sent a message asking to confirm the game uses a Saturn emulator, but he hasn't heard back yet. But we'll update the article once we hear back, if we do at all.
Cool.
But
and
keep
then
in mind, these are Japanese companies, and they never really reply to really anybody that contacts them in English.
Right.
At least that's my experience from reaching out to Japanese media. I don't know if that's a thing, or I don't know. I've never gotten replies back. It's kind of sad, really.
Yeah. Actually, Nick was telling me that in order to reach out regarding one of the projects that he's doing, and he needs to reach out to Japanese developers, it's he has to create an introduction, a formal introduction PDF or something like that, and ask permission, formally, if he can even talk about it. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I'm paraphrasing, but essentially there's a lot of red tape and hoops to jump through to do it socially correct. Yeah,
that's gonna be a nah from me.
Yeah, you can't just reach out to somebody on Twitter and say, hey, that doesn't really go over well.